So welcome to week 14, where I'm looking at progressive staking with a negative expectation. Now, this will be a fairly quick video, as this week there hasn't been much to actually look at or talk through, so let's get into it. Just a reminder, the case studies are the selections must have a negative expectation, there needs to be a high number of bets, and I stop when there's been $1,000 lost. So this week has really been test 9. We're 14 weeks in, and this week has been negative. It went negative towards the end of this week. It's down $503 and is still in progress. It pretty much started right at the end of the last video. That still leaves our running total as a positive $3,119, which is good, but this may be the test that erodes all of that profit. So let's see how it's going. So test 9 has been interesting. We've only had 4,863 bets this week, which, given how we've gone on all of the other tests where we've been about 8,000 bets a week, it is a lot down on what we would normally do. And I believe this is due to the World Cup running, which means there's a lot of soccer tournaments around the world, which are not happening that would normally be happening. So with that reduced turnover, we are still showing a loss of $503 right now, and the outstanding loss that is in a staking plan to recover is just over $1,200. Now the max bet size is up, where if it does lose, it will wipe out the test and it will be a negative test. So it's almost at $2,800, and it's won one of those bets, but it still needs to win at least another one to recover that sequence. But there are a few other sequences which are up there in the 600 odd bet sizes. So let's have a look at the graph for this test. So you can see here, test 9, it went nowhere to start off with, as usual. It had a few losses and recovered, pushing it up to about $300, and then it slowly just rose from there up until about the $500 profit. From there, it had basically recovered all the sequences, so we went sideways again for a bit, and now we've hit a losing run, which is really impacting it. It's had a loss that basically has taken it to a bet size where if it does lose, it will wipe this out, and we would be about negative 3,000, which would wipe out the entire profit that we have achieved over all of the tests. And weirdly, this makes me feel comfortable, because this is actually what I expected to see throughout the testing. So it's kind of confirming what my hypothesis was, and we'll see where it ends up. But it's going to have to wait till next week to see whether we end up recovering and making a profit through this test, or whether it completely bombs and it loses. So until then, I hope you enjoy what's going on in the World Cup, and I hope you're winning when you have a bet. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks.